All right, we are getting some breaking news. Manish Sisodia and his commando Surinder have been taken into custody by the Delhi police. Now, this happened when they had gone to the RML hospital to meet the family and the relatives of Subedar Ram Krishna Grewal. Remember, Ram Krishna Grewal is the ex-jawan who committed suicide, saying that he is disappointed with the government for not implementing one rank, one pension. Now, at the moment, we know that Manish Sisodia and Commando Surinder had gone to the RML hospital. This was to visit the family and the relatives of ex-jawan Ram Krishna Grewal. It is here that we understand that the police took them into custody. Ilma Hassan is now joining us with more details. Ilma, why were they taken into custody first of all?
Maha, all we know right now is that a lot of his family and friends were there, including ex-servicemen, and Manish Sisodia came there with Commander Surinder, and they started creating a ruckus. They started protesting a little bit. There was a lot of noise there. So the police had to intervene after a point of time and then detain them. They've taken them away now because they were creating a lot of ruckus. They started protesting there as well. Clearly, the overall issue was one of the reasons that this has started happening again. It's building up, Maha. There was a heated exchange between the cops and Manish Sisodia as well, after which they detained him.
All right. So, and this happened at the RML hospital, is what we understand, Ilma?
Yes, where Subedar Grewal's family was, along with ex-servicemen and his friends. A lot of ministers were planning on visiting, and Manish Sisodia was one of the first people to arrive. After which this heated exchange happened between the cops and Manish Sisodia and his aides, following which they were detained.
All right, so the detention of Manish Sisodia and Commando Surinder took place after there was a verbal spat perhaps between the cops and Manish Sisodia. Ilma, do we know anything as to whether the Aam Aadmi Party or Manish Sisodia and the people with him were attempting to stage some sort of a protest at the hospital? Is that why this detention was necessary?
Well, before it could reach a point where a protest was going to start or something was going to break out, before that only the cops intervened and the heated exchange started. So we don't know what the intention of the Aam Aadmi Party was once they reached RML hospital, because just within a few minutes all of this happened.
And so clearly, Ilma, this is becoming a political issue that the Aam Aadmi Party wants to take up, because earlier in the day we also had information that Arvind Kejriwal will be visiting the family as well.
Exactly. Aam Aadmi Party is going to rake up this issue again. They're heavily lashing out at the BJP government. They've been criticizing them as well. Arvind Kejriwal, there were rumors that he might also be visiting his family in Haryana, that they might be going to Bhiwani to meet him, meet his family, meet his friends. So clearly the intention is to rake up this issue and go big with it.
And this detention, we understand, would then be preventive detention, because what you're suggesting is that Manish Sisodia and Commando Surinder were prevented from even reaching the spot where the Aam Aadmi Party was perhaps trying to stage a protest?
Exactly. When they were trying to approach the family, when they were trying to start a protest or just sit with them, go out in